In the last 72 hours, I've made over $4,000 with one of my coaching offers without really having any personal brand. And in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how I did it. Everything from acquiring the leads through cold ads all the way to actually closing them on a $2,000 program. So if you are a coach or a growth operator trying to get into the space and learn more about having a funnel that doesn't involve having some massive audience, then by the end of this video, you should understand exactly how I've been able to do it and how you can do it for yourself. Okay, so this isn't going to be like your standard like fluff breakdown. I'm quite literally going to be as transparent as I possibly can and take you inside of this offer to show you everything from us acquiring a lead all the way to closing it. The marketing, the sales, the automations, everything that goes in between that will be shown as well. Now, to give you a little bit of background, this offer more specifically is my sneaker reselling coaching offer that I work on. And this is a smaller offer, like you saw from the title, not really much of a personal brand here, pretty much cold traffic to warming that traffic up to closing them on a $2,000 program. So this is what it looks like. And as you can see here, before I dive any deeper, here are the screenshots March 6th. This is on WAP, $2,000. The extra 70 was a downsell. And then March 4th on another processor, $2,000, which makes $4,000 in 72 hours. Now, starting off with generating the leads. Now, the ads that we use to generate the leads are cheap and they fit the exact ideal customer profile that we are looking for. So this is the account that we are running the ads on, right? ZNA Kicks, a sneaker account, not a personal brand. My brother does buying and selling on this account. Like it's kind of just like that placeholder that we can run ads for, right? There's a little bit of organic content on there, but not a lot. And what we're doing here is, as you can see, I pulled up the last 30 days, spending anywhere from $1,000 to $1,250 on ads each month. And these are very simple, basic, cheap ads. Here's some examples of what it looks like. So we're simply calling out something that my ICP, it's a pain point, it's a goal, whatever it may be. And for this, it's like need suppliers for profitable sneakers in bulk, because that is a common thing that people need. And then it directs them to a free Discord, a free group that they can become part of. Now, when they click learn more to join this, they have to put in their name, email, phone number, right? So basically, they're getting inside of this group for free. And in turn, we're getting their contact info. And that's how we are actually generating leads. So none of our leads really come from anything organic. It's just simply we're using this small Instagram account to be able to run the ads off of here and on Facebook, and we're directing them to this, right? Now, we have a couple different variants of this ad, but it's all pretty much like this, right? It's just simple image ads, simple, just quick video ads that are calling out our ICP and bringing us in as many cheap leads as we can, but still kind of being that ideal person that we are looking for that suits our offer, right? Now, from there, they go to the free Discord. And the free Discord is pretty much our organic, right? The free Discord, once they land in there, is pretty much how we build trust with our customers and build rapport with them. Now, you add in speed to lead and nurture emails, and you're golden from there. Because think about it, when we're collecting their contact info, we have to then hit up these leads super quick, right? So we're texting them super quickly and we're adding in emails, sequences pretty much every day to these people. So when people get in, they get into this free Discord. Now, the screenshot that I'm showing you here, I'm going to dive into here in a second, but this free Discord is a community. I send out daily voice notes there. We give out sales assets and guides. We give out free release guides for people. We're giving out as much free value as possible. But what we're also doing in this group is promoting very heavily. Inside of this free Discord, we will promote from inside the paid program, showing wins of students, showing testimonials, showing what's going on so people can get a feel for it. And what we'll do is we'll do these mini webinars every 2 weeks or every month where I am able to show results, give out value, allow these people who started off completely cold, build trust with me, right? To want to actually spend money with me and trust what we have going on with our program to help them, right? So here is an example of the last webinar we did where there was a big sneaker drop that we made tons of money on inside of our paid group. And what I did is I hosted a webinar where we had 80 people interested and we ended up having around like a 50-person turnout. And these people showed up and I did an entire presentation showcasing how we made money with this shoe inside the paid group. So I showed every single step that we took inside the pay group, every resource that we have that helped our members, we made over $50,000 on this drop. So it was the literally epitome of just showing real cold hard proof to these people so they can begin to trust me, right? And then on this webinar, they're able to apply for our inner circle, for our program, and then get reached out to immediately after, right? To book a call and go through the whole process. So in the free Discord, there's so much trust that can be built so fast. And all of these leads that come in, we hit them right away. So every time it tells if they come in, just if they applied, that's because they actually applied for the group. If it says no, they just opted into the free Discord, we hit them up right away, mark their reply, mark when we do a setting call with them, all that sort of stuff. And we also have daily emails that are getting sent out to warm up these leads even more. So while these people are coming in completely cold, right, they are immediately becoming a lot more accustomed to us, building trust with us and understanding what we do, how we do things. And pretty much like if it's a timeline, they're getting further and further down the timeline of being able to potentially buy something from us. That's how I'm able to have leads come in one day and then close in the next couple of days, even though they start off as cold, right? So here, I literally took the screenshots of the text messages with these 2 leads that did close so I can really show you guys like the ins and outs of how this outreach worked. So this guy that closed was actually a follow-up that has been inside the free Discord for a little bit. And of course, since we were doing that webinar, we had my setter hit him up. Hey, are you coming to the Wolf Grade 5 recap call inside of the free Discord? Blah, blah, blah. I'm busy in the afternoon. If I can make it, I can make it, right? Then just started having some just easy, casual conversation, right? Just like asking stuff about, the Discord and stuff like that. I asked what he does for work so he could show me. I asked him a little bit about his process, talking about, some of the struggles that he's had, blah, 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 sending him voice messages. These are real, genuine conversations, not just, hey, how much money do you have? Hey, do you want to get help from us, right? It's more like actually talking to these people. So he was talking about some of his struggles and stuff like that. And he saw something about our program. He's like, what's the 2 programs that you got? Like the Inner Circle and whatever. I was like, oh, just Inner Circle. And then this guy, he asked about the price right away. Now, this guy, I've been in touch with him for a little bit. So pretty much just told him the price, right? And he ended up being interested. So we got on the Zoom, scheduled it in. And then from there, I sent him, doesn't show it here, but I sent him some of the videos that he has to watch before the call. I'm going to take you through that. Now, the other lead was a guy that you can see that opted in on March 2nd. This guy closed on March 4th. So again, it was 2 days. This guy came in completely cold, and then 2 days, he turned into a $2,000 customer, right? So send him the outreach, just, hey, Aiden from ZNA, and this was me, not a setter, reaching out. We've been helping a few resellers lock in better suppliers, blah, 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 blah. Hey, Aiden, yes, send him the video right away. And then, hey, what made you want to get into this, blah, blah, blah. This guy was a talker, right? I could tell he's like an emotional type person, like to actually have conversations. So it was perfect. Talked about his goals. I want to make an additional 500 to 1,000, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, what are some things you struggled with to get there? Blah, 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 talking to me more about that. And then I obviously wanted to financially call from, hey, how much capital do you have? And then he must have saw something in our program. He's like, I'd love to learn more about it, blah, blah, blah. Hopped on a quick setting call. When are you free today? Let's jump on a quick call, go through things, see if you might be a good fit. Jumped on the call. He was qualified. He was interested. Booked him in on a sales call. Before then, sent him that pre-call video. That pre-call video is going to be everything. I'm going to take you through that. The pre-call process is something that looks a little bit like this. Number 1, you have to send them your VSL, right? There has to be some sort of video sales letter that goes along with a perfect video to be able to watch before the call. And the video sales letter that I use is kind of like an anti-VSL. And what that is we pretty much give as much value as we can while also showing as much results as we can, while also selling them kind of into the program before they even get on the call. So that's a video. It's like a 25-minute video that we have everyone watch. And that usually seals the deal if they will watch that and be interested in it. If someone texts me after watching that video, they're like, oh, I love this, I'm very confident they're going to close. From there, giving them value. I didn't show that process, but this guy before our call was asking me some questions. I answered them. I didn't give him any problems with that. I answered his questions, right? Gave him some value before the call. And then the last thing, heavy hitter that you can send is a student interview that revolves around that person's situation. So this guy, he wanted to make an extra 500 to 1,000 on top of his job. So I sent him a student interview that was a guy who also resold sneakers while working full time, and we helped him make a couple extra $1,000 a month. So it was perfectly aligned, right? Then from there, oh yeah, so let me talk about this. So with these conversations, there's a couple of things. The leads must be hit quick. Speed to lead is everything. So when these people are opting in, like this guy, we're hitting him up within like 15 minutes of him opting in, right? Then, as you can see from the conversations here, you need to have a genuine conversation before you get to a setting call, right? That's super important. A lot of people just jump on the phone right away. It's really important to have an actual conversation with these people before you're just spamming them to get on the phone. From there, you book in the sales call if they're qualified. These people were qualified, booked in the sales call, and then the pre-call process needs to be dialed since they're cold. The pre-call process is exactly what I went through here, right? From there, we have the Zoom calls. Here's the recording. This is basically just me showing that we had the Zoom call. And from there, again, these were those two leads, right? Close. Easy as that. Now, this is the exact process that I use for this offer. It is cold traffic. It is warming that traffic up right away, seeing who's qualified, getting them on a sales call if they're qualified, and closing. It's a very simple funnel. And as you can see, we spent $1,250 in ads in 30 days. We already have a 4x return on that with 2 closes. So everything, and for this month, we're on track to finish out probably right around 15K. So we're going to be spending around $1,250 on ads this month, making 15K. It's like a 15x growth. I need to scale ad spend, but that's what this looks like, guys. And you can do this with any offer. Like if you are a operator or a coach or whatever you're teaching, you can pretty much copy this exact process that I'm doing. It's very, very simple. So if you took any value from this video, whether you're a coach or an operator, and you want, or you're going to use some of this stuff, please subscribe to the channel. Like it means a lot. Give this video a like. And if you have any questions about anything I went over in this kind of like illustration here, feel free to comment any of the questions as well. And then in the description, if you want help if you're a coach or, even an operator and you need help installing something like this into your business or getting it to work for you, I'll put a calendar link completely free. Feel free to book a call with me and I can talk about, potentially working with you and helping you set this up, because I've been able to do this for a couple different offers. And I'll also put my Instagram as well if you want to reach out with any questions. But please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.